Okay guys, we're going to be installing this fan today. This is everything that's in the box. If you just want to know what the fan is like and what it looks like and everything like that, just fast forward to the end of this video. If you want to know how to install it, keep watching. Okay, so our first step is going to be to install the base. This is going to hold the whole weight of the fan, so make sure you install this well. I know this is already solid. I had a fan installed here earlier, so it is going to hold the weight just fine. And this bare copper wire here is the one that we're going to use to ground it with this little green wire. So that's what we're going to use this for. Okay, we got our base installed. We got our ground wire on. Now we are going to choose our length. This has 3 different poles that you can choose from. One's about that long, and then that long, and then way long. We're going to go the middle length on the fan here. You can see here to switch these out, we're just going to take this pin out and the ground screw. See, it's going to slide off just like that. Okay, next thing we're going to do is install the smart box here. You're going to wire it up with these 3 wires. These are what's going to go to the ceiling. What's nice about this smart box, obviously it's going to work the remote, but it makes it to where it's not nearly as difficult to install the fan itself, because once you get the fan up here and you have all that weight, all you're going to be doing is plugging it in to the smart box instead of having to use the wire nuts. Okay, so you can see we have our wires wire nutted up. We got the antenna wire here, our power wires, remote wires, all that good stuff. And you're going to tuck this up underneath here. I might have to move it whenever I initially put the fan up here. I might have to move it back, but this is where you're going to tuck the smart thing. Now all we got to do is put this guy down in here just like that. Put our smart remote back in the hole, and we are going to, so we got this hung up here. Smart remote is back in the hole. Now all we have to do, plug up our wires. So this one is here, just like that. And this other one is on the other side. You can't really see it, but maybe you can. Plug it in just like that. And there we go. So now we're just going to tuck all this in. Remove these 2 screws, because this is what's going to hold it up. And you have to assemble this whole thing before you put it on here, kind of like you just saw that I did. So make sure you get your order right before you come up here. I've done it more times than I can count that I did not have my ordering right on this, and ended up having to take it back off. Make sure not to pinch any while you're hiding them. And there you go. So got that one on. Okay, so I got that part on. This is one of the parts that you need to remember how to put it on whenever you're assembling it before you put it up here, because this is the piece that is going to hide holes. So there you go. So that makes it look a lot prettier. And then this piece right here is going to hide this upper stuff. So now you have it all assembled. It's nice and pretty. Okay, so the next step is going to be to install the blades. And you can see here, this is how you're going to have to do it. Put the washer, the big washer for the blades, on top, and then install it on the bottom here. I'm going to show you how to do the first one. So that's how you do the first one. I'm going to go ahead and get the rest installed. Okay, so we got this on. We got the blades on. Now I'm going to put the light on. All you got to do is put it underneath here, connected to this little piece of wire. Put the 3 screws in. Okay, so we got it all installed now. I got it on the highest setting with the white light. I'm going to show you guys the remote and how that works. So we got our remote here. You can see I'm going to turn it down to 1. That's going to slow the fan down to 1. And then while that's doing that, you can see that it can change to a yellow light, midway, white light, and then you can turn it down, brighten it back up. And then, of course, the off button is going to turn both of them off. You can have just the fan on if you want. I'm going to hit 1 again, turn the fan back on. So it's going to keep the fan going, and then you have all your other settings, and you can turn just the light on as well. Make sure to keep this handy. It's going to have all your functions on it and everything like that. It does come with this piece that you're going to install, wherever you want to install and keep the remote permanently. But yeah, that's this fan. It looks very nice. I'm going to go ahead and stop it. I like the gold accent. The blades look really cool. Looks a much better upgrade than the last fan that I had in here. And the amount of wind that it puts off is probably 10 times more than the other fan. I'm Jace. I'll see you next time.